1873, Scott Hobart had a logging operation on the east shore of Lake Tahoe and Marlette Lake. But in the 1900s, he moved the whole logging operation to just north of Truckee, California. He had a company town where all the mill workers worked. That was where most of the people were, but the other part of the folks were the timber fallers and the lumberjacks that lived out there in the woods. They only came to town once in a while. Hobart Mills was a company town. There ain't no drinking, it ain't allowed. They'd buy you a house if you would settle down, raise a little family in the sawmill town. Life is good, but there ain't no thrills. Living your life in Hobart Mills. Pay was good and there was a lot of work. Hardly enough time to even pray at church. You dot your I's and you cross your T's. You follow the rules or there were penalties. Life was good but there ain't no thrills. Living your life at Hobart Mills. You know, across the river at Klondike Flat, that's where all the drinking men were at. A roadhouse and girls on call, saloons serving up alcohol. And every 2 months they would come out of the woods, drinking all the whiskey that they could. You know, life was rough, living in a tent. You cussed a lot and you said what you meant. The days were long, the nights were hard. Barely enough time for a game of cards. And every 2 months you would come out of the woods, drinking all the whiskey that you could. They had well-kept houses, well-kept streets. Hobart Mills was hard to beat. The kids in the yard behind a picket fence, they're laughing and playing with all their friends. Life was good, but there ain't no thrills when you're living your life at Hobart Mills. But at a roadhouse on the way to town, they would spit tobacco on the ground. Klondike Flat, Jaboom Street Bar, you get so drunk you don't know where you are. And every 2 months you would come out of the woods and drink all the whiskey that you could. And every 2 months you would come out of the woods and you'd drink all the whiskey that you could.